Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well out there. This Sunday morning, August 22nd. Well, hey, you guys, my name is Thomas Taylor III, coming to you live from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Just want to spend a couple of moments with you and kind of share some thoughts and concepts with you. First, I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Steve Williams. Happy birthday. Keep up the good work. Yep, keep up the good work, young man. So this morning, I want to talk to you guys about change, kind of change and development. As you see, again, I told you guys I'm kind of changing up my scenery a bit. So I'm outside. It's kind of overcast this morning. And also, I pray for those back in my hometown, Long Island, New York. I heard that you guys supposed to be getting a hurricane, so kind of checked it with my mom. I'm going to check in with her this morning and see how everything is going out there. So, hey, you guys, be safe. Well, this morning, I want to talk to you about change and development. So, when you understand change goes through three phases, you guys. Storming, norming, and performing. Say it again. Storming, norming, and performing. So let's talk about that. So this is just change and development in general. Now, I kind of taught my team about this, right? So what does, storming look like? So once things start to change in your life, when you understand change, once you change, everything around you changes, you guys. Just kind of remember that, myself and my partners talk about be that change that you're looking for. Because sometimes we look for change external to us and we say they need to change or that needs to change or this particular system needs to change. But in actuality, when we change, everything around us changes. So I challenge you, be that change that you're looking for, all right? So, but understand the different aspects of change. So storming, right? Storming says you have a team, right? And then all of a sudden you implement a new change. Well, storming is, man, why do we got to do that? Man, I'm not doing that, right? Because that's something new. That's not what we do here. That's not how we do it, right? But the change is coming though, right? So that's kind of what storming looks like. And you guys, I promise you, there's always at least one individual on the team who takes that whole personality trait to a whole nother level, right? Because their storming is just ridiculous, you know what I mean? And then the second phase is norming, okay? So what does that look like? That's like, hey, okay, well, it's not too bad. There's some systems, there's some things that we're going to have to do to help foster and incorporate that change. So just kind of take a moment and take inventory of your life, right? Take inventory of things around you that you can affect and you can start to change yourself and watch things change. Then all of a sudden, people start to look at you a little bit different because they're not accustomed to the change that you're demonstrating, okay? And then the last one is performing. What does performing look like? Performing says, hey, well, that's just the norm, right? That's just how we do things now, right? Because we went from storming, norming, and now performance says, hey, you guys need to get with the system because now there's systems and there's goals, right? And now it becomes self-evident because everybody around you starts to understand that, hey, that change that was implemented a while ago is here to stay. And then what happens, you guys, is you make history, right? See my shirt, right? Black History Matters, right? So these are some people that actually embodied that. You see these individuals, right? And Obama, Parks, right? You see these individuals? These individuals went through the same thing, you guys, right? When you talk about Martin Luther King Jr., guess what? He wasn't, when he was here, he wasn't well liked. Everybody didn't support the change that he was bringing. There was adversity, right? When you talk about Rosa Parks sitting on a bus, right? It wasn't that she wanted to be defiant. She was tired. right? But all of a sudden, it created a shift. It created a movement, you guys, and then ultimately became history. Look at President Obama, right? The first African American president. The first. You talking about changing the culture, right? He became that change that some of us hoped for. Some of us never thought that we would experience in our lifetime, right? So slow down for a moment. Take some inventory of your life, right? Take some inventory on where you're going, the things that you're doing, the things that you see around you that you feel can change, whether that be in your personal life, your business, relationships, things of that nature. And the challenge is to be that change that you're looking for. Why? Again, because once you change, you guys, everything around you, it starts to change and it starts to shift. And then all of a sudden, your culture, right? Your attitude, your charisma becomes the norm, right? So, but this is what happens, you guys. Unfortunately, as humans, we spend most of our time trying to change other people. Yep, I said it. Just think about it for a moment. We spend most of our time trying to change our family members, our children, right? Our co-workers, our managers. And then what happens is we get frustrated when they can't see things like we see them. Just think about it. Just think about it for a moment, right? Because we constantly try to impart upon them our philosophies, our ideologies, right? Because we want them to see things our way, you guys. Well, hey, I got a little trick for you. Don't tell nobody that I told you. You become that change, right? And then you watch those around you. You watch how they act, you watch how they perform, and you watch how they move. And I guarantee you, you guys, you'll start to see a difference. You'll start to see a change, you guys. Right? So just think about this for a moment. If the individuals that you're around, you start to become that change, and you watch those around you change, and all of a sudden, when you look back, you guys, everybody that's around you, everybody moved, right? So you see how if we switch our energy, and now we focus our energy, now we can move things. Now we can make things happen. But typically, what we utilize our energy on is trying to change those around us, you guys. And just think about it. How's that working out, right? That's a hard feat, you guys. So today, this Sunday morning, going into this week, just think about your personal life. Just think about your relationships. Just think about your business, right? And just take some inventory and ask yourself, okay, how can I foster the change that I'm looking for, right? Because if you slow down and you start to think about that, I promise you, you'll come up with things. And you may even come up with things that people are not thinking about and they're not talking about, right? So now when they see you do it, they say, ooh, all right, okay, I see how they moving. That's a little bit different, right? Again, I use myself as an example, you guys. You know, I'm an open book. You know, I started these Facebook Lives way back in February, right? And now people are kind of watching, they're tuning in. I'm getting a lot of feedback. They said, Thomas, nah, keep going. Because we like the food, we like the inspiration, we like what you're giving, because a lot of people are utilizing it and then they're moving a little bit different in their life, right? But again, my focus was to change me, you guys. My focus was to get over my own insecurities or my own fears, right? Now speaking, I could talk all day. When you talk about hitting the button and going live and talking to the world, it's a little something different, you guys. It's a little something different. You know what I mean? But I did it, right? And I moved and I watched things around me start to change, you guys. So again, I'm not going to be long with you this morning. But I just kind of want to challenge you because we're right there going into the fourth quarter, you guys, right? Where typically what happens come January, you know, people got goals, resolutions, and those type of things, right? So I always said this to my kids when they was coming up through school. Finish strong, right? Because sometimes in the beginning it's a little rocky. Then you kind of get your momentum, you get your mojo in the middle of the year. But the most important part of that whole thing is how you finish, right? So I'm challenging you guys. Finish the year strong. Finish the year becoming the change that you're looking for. And then you watch your 2022 be a whole lot different than your 2021. Well, hey, you guys, that's my time. But make sure you tune in next Sunday, you guys. I got a little something different. I got a little something special for you guys, and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy. Well, again, my name is Thomas Taylor III. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Thomas Taylor III Taylor Your Dreams, as well as if you want to email me. If you got different topics, you can email me at tyd@tayloryourdreams.com, you guys. And I'm going to put my calendar inside of the comments. If you guys want a free consultation on vision coaching, life coaching, I'm a certified life coach, you guys. I would love to talk to you guys. So just reach out, man, and you know, I can create a plan for you to help you in whatever area that you need help in, you guys. Again, it's Thomas Taylor III. Go out there, you guys, and make it a great day. Become that change that you're looking for. Until we speak again.